How's it going, everyone, and welcome to this video. In this one, we are here to review the Remington Durablade. Very strong promises with this guy, boasting a possible 5-year lifespan without changing the blade. Could this be the ultimate head shaving tool? Find out in this video. So this Durablade, quite an interesting product, and it's very similar to something we've reviewed before, the Phillips One blade. I noticed that it cuts fantastically, but one complaint that a lot of people have is that you need to change those blades quite often, and that can get pretty pricey. So when I saw the Durablade in the supermarket, it seems in Europe this thing is pretty readily available. It was priced around £25, and it aligns itself as something of a hybrid between your traditional sort of clippers and your standard razor. It's kind of an in-between product. Now I think a product like this appeals to quite a lot of head shavers because they probably want a really close shave, something similar to what a razor blade would do, but they don't want to worry about lathering up that head, possible cuts, possible irritation that you might get from a normal razor. But a traditional set of clippers like this, well, they might not just cut close enough. So this thing out of the box, no frills here, guys. You get your USB charging cable, you get some comb attachments. These things, I've got to be honest, a little bit flimsy. I'm not really sure if many people will be using these things. And it's an interesting looking product. It comes with a bit of charge in it, but they do say you should charge it up fully before you go for it. An interesting thing, this thing takes 12 hours to charge, giving you 40 minutes of runtime. Well built. It's got something of a pivot to the head there. These orange combs kind of threw me off a little bit, but those are obviously used for the other comb attachments to hold onto it there. Now the actual blades, they look really promising, very close. Looks like you're gonna get a nice close cut with these things if you look up close there. And power-wise, seems like it's got a little bit of life in it. I was really excited to use this thing for a head shave. I let my hair grow out for about 4 days. Let's see how I got on. So I was excited to get going and I jumped straight into it. Now this thing's obviously got blades on both sides, so you can cut in either direction, and it mentions that in their manual you can kind of shave however you want with it, really. Now I'm gonna let some of these clips play out, guys, but instantly I was a little bit concerned the way this thing was cutting. Honestly, guys, after I used this product, I was debating whether or not to even post this, but I think, you know, doing reviews, trying to find the best products we can get for our head shaves, I think it's important to highlight the good, but also if I find something that really isn't suitable. As I mentioned, I think a lot of people would see this and say, hey, that could be really good. Obviously, okay, it's not noted that it's a head shaving product, but like razors, you know, these things aren't advertised as razors for shaving your head, yet they work absolutely fantastically. So likewise, I thought this, you know, we've had the one blade that works well. It's 5-year lifespan, claiming that you don't need to change the blade for that long. I thought, listen, if we say our hair on our head is 2 times as thick, well, if I can use this thing for 2.5 years and not need to spend any money on extra blades or not fiddling about with any stuff like that, then surely it's a fantastic product for what we need it to do. But guys, this thing really didn't cut close at all. The pivot on it is quite stiff, and I really couldn't figure out, was it those orange combs getting in the way, or what was it? Now after, you know, taking a closer look at the product, the way the razor head has this curve to it. Now it pivots slightly, but nothing crazy. I really struggled to get a proper cutting angle on this thing. I had to kind of dig it into the side of my head for those blades to get nice and close to the skin, but it didn't really matter if I went up, down, around. It was really difficult to use, and obviously this is a first impressions review. You know, I haven't extensively tried it because quite honestly, I was so underwhelmed with its first use. I would not recommend this thing for head shaving. I kind of tried to use it on the cheeks, and yeah, it worked okay for that, but in all honesty, guys, quite an underwhelming product. I do not recommend this thing for your head shave. So if you've seen this about, if you were kind of intrigued by the fact that it's got this 5-year lifespan like I was, and it being such a reasonably priced product, unfortunately, I would say save your money and try something else. Like I said, I think the reason being is its profile on those blades. The Phillips blade, the blade on the Phillips One blade is completely flat, and it's really easy to get that razor head nice and close to the skin. Unfortunately, the Remington, the design with that curve just doesn't do it for head shaving. To be honest, guys, it was so bad I didn't even want to finish it off. I didn't want to keep trying. I knew I was going to end up using the razor anyway, So I put the razor down and I switched to my normal head shaving routine. And I've been using these products now that you see here for about 4 or 5 months. And I'll be doing more of an update on my current head shaving routine very soon. So as always guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful. If you're curious about this product, hey, I hope this video helped you out and you can make that decision yourselves. I'd also be interested to hear what your guys' go-to head shaving products are. Let me know what razors you're using, what clippers you're using, and if there's something that you think works really well, put it down in the description box below, because I know a lot of people are out there, again, searching for those best head shaving tools. We want to rock that bald head comfortably. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video yet again. I'll be back with more very, very soon. I'll see you then. Goodbye.